It had prominent claws, it had a long serpentine body.
We have to consider the possibility dragon legends could be based on some type of extraordinary and perhaps unknown animal.
Whatever this animal is, it's huge.
Filled with eerie mysteries, the Amazon is a world like no other.
Yeah, it's a good size, huh? Like 2 meters at least.
From bizarre anomalies, creepy creatures, to ethereal life.
I think that this is a humanoid creature between 3 and 4 foot tall.
This vast rainforest is home to creatures that defy belief. Hang on to see what some brave souls recorded in the Amazon that no one could believe otherwise. Amazonian trolls. In the Amazon, where even GPA fears the dread, some explorers came across some tiny beings that looked like trolls. The explorers were on their ordinary forest expedition when they spotted these squat, leafy beings no taller than a toddler. At first, the explorers could barely make out what they were seeing, so they chose to pursue these curious beings to get a closer look. The trolls, clearly not into being the center of attention, zipped through the jungle with surprising speed. The team ran after them, but the trolls vanished into the trees. And later on, it was revealed that these trolls were basically a part of some Amazonian tribe that's still uncontacted from the outer world. Didn't know the Amazon had its own little mysteries, did ya? Creepy humanoid. Now check out a bizarre creature found by some people in their fields. With its huge, creepy eyes, it's something no one has ever seen before. Its hairy body is a dead giveaway that it's not just some baby animal, since most animal babies are pretty hairless. So what on earth is this strange creature? The internet is buzzing with wild theories, and everyone's eager to find out what it really is. If you've got any guesses or ideas, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think this mysterious creature could be. Uncontacted Macho Piro. Recently, footage from the southeast of Peru showed dozens of people from an uncontacted tribe, believed to be the world's largest uncontacted tribe. This incredible moment was captured at the end of June 2024, when the tribe was seen leaving the depths of the Amazon rainforest in search of food. These people, residing in southeast Peru, live completely isolated from the outside world. Their daily life remains a mystery to most of us, untouched by modern society. Well, for me, it was really fascinating to catch a rare glimpse of such a hidden world. Aquatic anomaly. During an outdoor adventure, a fisherman's day took a curious turn when he spotted something odd floating in the water. At first glance, it looked like a piece of wood, but before he could figure it out, it swiftly dipped beneath the surface and vanished. Everyone thought it was just a log, but the man was convinced it was some kind of water creature. And if you look at this creature again, you'll see how it moved. I mean, logs don't duck into the water like that. So could this be an unusual swimmer trying to make a splash? Or maybe a hidden creature yet to be revealed. Scaly Beast. Looks like a new scaly creature has emerged from the Amazon. People online were totally puzzled by this. Some thought it was an armadillo, while others were sure it was a pangolin. But when you see how this creature was tearing up the wall, it clearly wasn't either of those. In my opinion, its behavior and appearance were unlike anything anyone had seen before. What's going on here? Is this a new discovery or just a misunderstood animal? Drop your thoughts below and let's figure out what this mysterious scaly beast might really be. Amazonian werewolf. The woods of Scotland have just unveiled a creature that will make your hair stand on end. While hiking through a dense forest, a hiker came across a creepy critter lying between the branches. Its eerie look and lifeless state were enough to spook anyone. When he noticed its sharp, pointed teeth, he couldn't help but think, is this a werewolf baby? Unfortunately, he couldn't figure out exactly what the creature was. Deciding it was best to not get too close, he wisely left it where it was and continued on with his hike. Dragonfish. This not-so-wise man came across a strange fish perfectly camouflaged in the water. And guess what he did? He decided to poke it with his finger. Now you might be wondering, was this guy thinking straight? Clearly not. The fish, not too pleased with the poke, gave him quite a jolt. Luckily, the man managed to escape before the fish could snap its jaws. Otherwise, the consequences could have been quite dramatic. So what's the deal with this mysterious fish? Everyone's been trying to figure it out, and there are tons of answers online. After some digging, I would say that this might just be a case of pareidolia, where our brains see patterns where there might not be any. What do you think? Crawling vampire. After a spooky video of a creepy crawler from the Amazon went viral, people couldn't hit the no thanks button fast enough.
Oh my gosh.
This creature, with no face and tiny legs, moved in such a weird way, it had everyone thinking it was some sort of mythical beast. But guess what? It's not a monster at all. It's a vampire bat just hanging out in the Amazon and munching on other animals' fluids. In 2021, an explorer found a whole bunch of these bats in an old abandoned hut.
That is oh god.
The sight was so disturbing, he fled the hut as soon as possible. So turns out, the Amazon's legends are both fascinating and downright creepy. Creepy worm. Here's another peculiar creature trying to scare the life of everyone who tries watching this footage. A guy filming in the woods suddenly spotted this nightmarish creature with a face that seemed either deformed or like it had jumped straight from some other realm. The worm-like thing acted aggressively, charging the camera. The poor guy was left stunned and clueless about what he'd just seen. When the footage hit the internet, it went viral. Some said it was an alien invader, while others claimed it was just an elaborate prank. So, is it real? Or just a clever trick? Woods creature. Oh, have we witnessed a hidden Amazon tribe or something out of this world? During a late-night expedition, a group of adventurers came across a crawling creature with an eerie face like nothing anyone had ever seen. The guys tried shooing it away, but it was totally unfazed. With glowing eyes and a bold attitude, it seemed to be charging at them with some seriously spooky vibes. Well, the relentless charge of this strange creature left these explorers to leave the site as soon as possible. Now, they believe that they'd encountered a secret Amazonian tribe yet to be discovered. What do you think about that? Amazon Feathered Mystery. What is this creature? What on earth is this fantastical bird? A wet kookaburra? An emu? Or a cassowary? To me, it kinda seems like this bird stepped right out of the dark crystal. With its otherworldly feathers and strange features, this avian wonder has left everyone scratching their heads. Its unique size didn't let anyone decide whether it's a kookaburra or an emu. So, if anyone out there recognizes the creature, kindly drop your thoughts in the comments and help me solve this feathered mystery. Pikachu? What on earth is this creature? A piglet? A mouse? Or something completely unknown? A man set up his camera in the woods at night to see what kinds of critters were around. What he caught on film was wild. An animal creeping up on the camera that looked like Pikachu's long-lost cousin. The internet went crazy, with everyone guessing and speculating about this mystery animal. Well, my curiosity got the better of me, so after some digging, I found out it's actually a golden brush-tail possum. This furry little guy lives in the forest and has a knack for making a grand entrance. Godzilla? Guess what's been spotted in an Indonesian river? A giant creature measuring 23 meters long and 4 meters wide, just floating there. Could this be the stuff of legends, or just an enormous river monster? Locals were buzzing with excitement and fear, thinking this massive animal might be behind the strange disappearances of people in their area. With its enormous size, it's no wonder everyone's on edge. Some people even joked that it's like the carcass of Godzilla. The sheer scale and mysterious nature of this creature have turned the local river into a hot topic of both alarm and fascination. Moldy Sloth. Imagine ziplining through a forest and suddenly running into a terrifying creature. That's exactly what happened to a young boy in Costa Rica in March 2022. While ziplining with a tour guide, they came face to face with a sloth. Yes, a sloth!
Don't worry. Yeah?
This wasn't your average slow-moving animal. With its algae-covered fur packed with insects, it clung to the zipline, seemingly enjoying the view.
What do I do about the sloth? Don't worry. Where did she jump?
I don't know.
The sloth's sharp nails even had people worried it might cut the line. Spectators were left speechless, and fortunately, the boy and the guide managed to escape the sloth's surprise encounter. Just another wild day in the rainforest. Mata Mata Turtle. While we're on the subject of the Amazon, let's not forget this fascinating turtle. During a routine expedition on the Amazon River, some fishermen hauled in a turtle that was anything but ordinary.
Holy shit.
It was a rare Mata Mata turtle, a creature that hides in mud and looks like a rock covered in algae. When they pulled it out, the fishermen couldn't believe their luck and eagerly examined this unique find. Their excitement was off the charts.
What happened to his shell there? Cayman?
Yeah.
After a thorough check, these kind-hearted fishermen decided to return the Mata Mata to its muddy home. What a cool moment in their Amazon adventure. Cheechtly. Check out this strange footage of an owl that looks a bit out of the ordinary. In Mexico, there's a wild belief that witches can turn into owls. This video might just show one of those mythical creatures, Cheechtly. Owls have a mixed reputation worldwide, and the owl in this video has a same spooky vibe, and it's got everyone talking. Some people even say that seeing such an owl is a sign of something supernatural. I mean, it's really fascinating how this one video can stir up so many old stories and superstitions. What do you think? Could this owl be more than just an owl? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you think. Frilled neck lizard. In this footage, a tiny creature of greenish color was captured chasing a man. It was a scene from the movie Jurassic World. When a man zoomed in his camera, we got to know that it was a reptilian figure with something strange on its neck. Well, it was then identified as a frilled neck lizard that lives in New Guinea. Locals were clearly terrified of this creature, as it was seen hissing and showing dominance on people. Later on, the locals called the animal rescue group, who then later on shifted this creature to a better habitat away from the people. Sockeye salmon. Have you ever seen a sea monster with such remarkable size and unique features? No? Well, here it is. In the Amazon River, some lucky mariners caught a truly stunning fish known as the sockeye salmon.
Full-grown male. I don't think we could have landed a more perfect fish.
With its keen sense of smell and pristine tail, this beautiful creature made their encounter truly memorable.
Well, let me show you something really interesting here. Look at the tail. You see how it's much lighter in coloration?
And it didn't just impress them with its looks, but when they got to know its crucial role in the marine ecosystem's health, they were left baffled. So, this fish is more than just a catch. Amazonian fish. The arapaima, one of the rarest fish in the Amazon, can make any trip unforgettable.
This is something incredible.
In 2015, researchers on an arapaima expedition got quite a surprise.
Oh, it's same broad as our canoe. And be careful.
She's so powerful.
After a lot of effort, they finally hooked a massive fish. To their amazement, it was a giant arapaima. This colossal fish, nearly 7 feet long and weighing 200 to 250 pounds, turned their excitement into a real battle.
Trying to breathe. You just saw it. You just saw it.
Handling such a sea monster made their adventure truly memorable. If you ever get the chance to see or catch one of these giants, it's an experience you'll never forget. Bushmaster snake. South America is full of giant, fearsome creatures, and the Bushmaster snake is one of the most impressive.
The Bushmaster. Oh my god.
While exploring the Amazon rainforest, a group of adventurers found the world's largest viper during its night hunt.
Everybody's very excited.
A Bushmaster snake.
decided to move off, I took this as an opportunity.
One fearless guy even grabbed this massive pit viper with his bare hands, and see how expertly he handled it.
Handling a snake like this for me is just an honor and just a dream of mine.
After getting a good look at the giant snake, they carefully sent it back into the wild. I don't know about you, but seeing this enormous viper in action was truly incredible for me. Stick insect. A tourist in Australia was enjoying his trip when he spotted something strange moving on the ground. At first glance, he thought it's just a stick, but why was it moving? So as he got closer, he realized it wasn't a stick, but a bizarre living creature he had never seen before. The tourist was so shocked that he started calling it a creature from hell. The insect's bizarre appearance left them both intrigued and unsettled, so they took some photos in hopes of figuring out what this unsettling critter was. And finally, a local Australian identified it as the Parenchestus cornutus. This strange-looking insect is a native of Australia, proving once again that even the most remote places can hide the weirdest creatures. Giant wolf. Now this is the kind of wolf you'd only see in horror movies. Some people, while driving through a dark, eerie forest, suddenly came face to face with a wolf so massive. This wasn't just any wolf. It had an intimidating presence, and the eyes gave off some really scary vibes. The driver and passengers were left stunned, unsure if this creature was real or a figment of their imagination. I personally believe that it could be a dire wolf, an ancient predator thought to be extinct. But what do you think? Is this a nightmarish beast from the past, or just an unusually large wolf? Elan. Ever heard of Elan before? No? Well, you're in for quite the surprise. Check out the upcoming footage and get ready to meet the bizarre creature up close. This recent Thai video has everyone online buzzing. A strange creature appeared from behind a wall, flaunting an elephant-like face that might just give you nightmares. To make things even scarier, Elan seems ready to charge with an aggressive stance. For me, this clip is enough to make anyone think twice about their plans. What do you think? Is this a real, mysterious creature, or just some clever editing? Share those thoughts down below. Terrible water bug. And now, you're meeting one of the most fearsome predators living on the fresh water, a giant water bug. Don't let its size fool you. This formidable creature packs a punch. Recently spotted in a freshwater pond, this massive bug was on the prowl, hunting tiny fish with deadly precision. What's even more incredible? These bugs are exceptional parents, fiercely guarding their eggs until they hatch. The spectacle of their eggs hatching left onlookers awestruck. And guess what? Size means nothing to these toe biters. Taking on a snake is just another day in the life of this intimidating insect.
Oh, but the bug still got it. Oh, it's grossing me out so bad. Oh, like imagine how bad that would suck to be that snake.
White blob. A group of hikers exploring the woods saw something truly strange. They came across massive, dusty blobs lying scattered across the forest floor. Out of curiosity, one of them, with caution, carefully opened it, only to find this clutch with some pristine eggs inside. The hikers, now intrigued and a bit unnerved, gathered some of these strange eggs and recorded this whole bizarre discovery. Once the footage hit the internet, it left everyone completely stunned. I mean, what could these mysterious blobs and eggs be? Do you think it might be alien embryos? Or you could say maybe some sort of forgotten experiment. Well, now it's your turn. Share those wild guesses below. Gelatin Catch. A fisherman, during his fishing trip, reeled in something totally bizarre. At first, it looked like a fish with a horn on its head, but as the camera zoomed in, the oddity only grew. Instead of fins, this creature had strange limb-like appendages, and it had a long, flowing tail. Moreover, its translucent, jelly-like body was unlike anything any fisherman had ever seen. And as expected, a debate over its identification began online. Some saying it might be a deep-sea monster, while others denied that it could be a new species of reptile, as it looks like a chameleon, giving the man's encounter another twist. Slithery Intruder. You're in a South American neighborhood dealing with a stubborn clogged pipe. While trying to fix it, you make a discovery that you'll remember all your life. This exact thing happened with this one guy. The pipe was home to a giant snake, probably an anaconda given its size. Looks like this enormous serpent had been using the pipes as its secret passage, maybe even hunting food. Now, the thought of this beast slithering its way into a home is enough to make your skin crawl. Luckily, the locals found it in time and managed to get it safely out of their lives. Just imagine the surprise if it had been found a bit later. Terrifying predator. At night, the forest holds its own secrets. In southern Africa, a group of guys driving through the woods spotted an eerie creature who was seen running across the road, and it wasn't alone. This animal, already strange and unsettling, was clutching something in its mouth, and that looks like a zebra, which made the whole sight even creepier. Well, after examining the footage, I'm leaning towards it being a hyena, known for its scavenging habits. What do you think? Is it really a hyena, or could it be something else entirely? Slithery climber. When talking about the Amazon, you can't miss the world-famous Anaconda. Some explorers deep in the jungle filmed a massive anaconda attempting to climb a tree. A sight that's as rare as it is startling. Usually, these giant snakes stick to water, so seeing one tackle a tree was quite the shock. The anaconda was so enormous that it broke a branch and fell down, creating a dramatic scene. Surprisingly, this terrifying moment made the tourists burst into laughter, adding a touch of humor to their wild adventure. Never knew that the Amazon could offer such a mix of awe and amusement. Amazonian crawler. And now here's something even scarier and more slithery. A man, while wandering through the woods, suddenly spotted a gigantic snake slithering out of the bushes. It's heading straight for a hole in the ground, and you're not gonna believe your eyes. People online went wild trying to figure out what kind of snake this is. Some thought it was just a clever prank, while others were genuinely spooked. Snakes are already pretty unsettling, but a giant one like this? It's enough to make anyone's skin crawl. Honestly, I'd be keeping my distance and hoping it doesn't decide to come any closer. Living roots. Look at this creature that looks like an octopus, but on land? Sounds bizarre, right? Octopi are usually found underwater, so seeing one on dry land is confusing. The creature's appearance is unlike any octopus you've ever seen. It seems to resemble a mix of living roots, making it feel like something straight out of a fantasy. You could say that it's a real-life version of the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. So whenever you're out in the woods, be cautious while standing near trees. You never know what sort of surprises ancient giant trees might just hold for you. Real-life Venom. Now, here's your favorite anti-hero from the Marvel Universe, Venom! Well, not exactly the Marvel character, but it is a creepy, slimy creature that some folks spotted in Las Vegas, Nevada. While strolling by the waterside, a man found this eerie black blob crawling with legs that gave onlookers the chills.
What the hell is this?
One guy was really confused about what this creature could be, so he posted the footage online, creating a heated debate. Some claimed it was a special kind of worm, while others questioned if it was real at all. So what do you think this mysterious creature could be? Giant poisonous toad. You might think of toads as small, slimy creatures, but wait till you hear about this giant toad that'll make you jump. In 2023, an explorer in the dense forests of Thailand found a toad of colossal size.
The size of this. This is like a puppy or a kitty.
This enormous amphibian, shimmering under the moonlight, had huge amber eyes and a mottled skin that was shining like a rare gem. It was a true marvel, revealing a hidden wonder of nature that had been tucked away from the world's view for generations. The sight was nothing short of breathtaking, showing just how amazing and mysterious the natural world can be.
Great time with this absolute monster of a Malaysian giant river toad, so we're gonna let it go right back where we found it.
Floating reptile. Here's another video causing a stir on social media. In the footage, a huge creature is seen lounging underwater.
There's a straight giant gecko in the water.
At first, I thought it was just a giant lizard taking a swim, But with its massive size, I started to wonder if it might be something else entirely. Some people online are guessing it's a giant gecko. The creature's huge size and relaxed pose had me wondering, could it be a new, undiscovered reptile? Here's today's subscriber's pick. Sent to us by one of our subscribers, showing a dragon's discovery. Are dragons real then? Well, let's explore it together. After searching the internet, here's what I've got. A dragon was seen in China's woods. That's what happened in Zhangjiakou City, China, where a viral video from October 2017 has kept everyone buzzing. Over 10 million people have seen this shocking footage of what appears to be a colossal snake-like corpse. The remains are a long spine with a dragon-like skull and some limbs, sparking debate online. Some viewers are convinced this is the real deal, matching the dragons from Chinese mythology, creatures with no wings that swim through the air like a snake. Others aren't so sure, suggesting it might just be another hoax. What do you think? Is it a legendary dragon or just a tall tale? Let's hear those thoughts down below. See you later! Dangerous rattlesnake. Now meet the world's most dangerous and venomous snake, the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. In 2018, a daring man had a face-to-face encounter with this wild creature. Out of nowhere, the rattlesnake slithered right up to him and began crawling up his leg.
I do not want to move right now. I am shaking. I need to find something to poke him with. Oh my god. This is the dangers of sitting in the wild.
He became frozen in fear, but he could do nothing as the serpent inched closer. Even after so many attempts to shoo it away, the snake seemed intent on staying put, almost as if it wanted a cuddle. Thankfully, the man managed to escape this terrifying encounter, narrowly avoiding a potential deadly situation.
You see that? I don't know if that is adrenaline or if that is fear, but I had to think quick, and I had to move out of this guy's way as fast as possible.
Unknown being. During a morning walk near the greenery, a person captured a chilling encounter on camera. While recording the weather, a boy had no idea that a creepy creature was trailing him out of nowhere. A strange figure with a human-like body, skinny features, and bizarre facial expressions emerged from the bushes. The boy was startled and began running for his life as the creature pursued him. Just as suddenly as it appeared, the creature then vanished. When locals saw the footage, they were alarmed and called the police. Despite a thorough search, nothing was found, leaving the mystery open and fueling speculation about paranormal beings. Giant salamander. Do you know what the largest amphibian in the world is? Well, let's explore together. While exploring in the wild, a lucky guy captured a truly rare and unique underwater thing. He came across a giant creature with a flat mouth and spotted skin, calmly lounging as if unbothered by his presence. So what's so special about this thing? Well, it turns out he had a face-to-face encounter with a giant Chinese salamander. This elusive amphibian is so rare that it's critically endangered, mainly due to habitat loss. And spotting one in the wild is like finding a hidden gem. Blind worm snake. The Amazon, with its unmatched biodiversity, hides countless undiscovered creatures. Among them, a remarkable find was made by some daring explorers crossing the rainforest's open grass. They spotted an extraordinarily long, rare worm-like creature with 7 stripes, leaving them in disbelief. Later on, researchers, however, identified this beast as a rare blind worm snake. This elusive creature, often called the Earth's lungs, basically thrives in the tropical rainforest's depths. Bird with a twist. Now check out this surprising footage of a man holding a bird that is twisting its neck a full 360 degrees. Viewers were left stunned, with wild theories flying around. Some thought it was a hoax or CGI trick, while others wondered if it was a never-before-seen creature. Okay, so calm down everyone. The bird in question is actually a wryneck. These fascinating birds have a special talent for rotating their heads like snakes, which actually helps them to fend off predators. I hope this clears things up and adds a bit of wonder to the mix for those who are intrigued. Three-legged predator. Imagine pulling a live scaly fish that looks like a crocodile with 3 legs. What a surreal sight!
The hell? What is that, Mom?
Holy sh! What the hell is that?
That's exactly what happened to some fishermen near Coney Island. As they reeled in the bizarre creature, they were stunned to see it squirming on the dock, breaking all the usual aquatic rules. They were totally confused by their discovery, so they shared footage online, and it quickly went viral. The internet was filled with people's opinions, calling it a mutated reptile, a new species, or something else entirely. Whatever it was, this strange catch turned their ordinary fishing trip into a fascinating mystery for both the anglers and their online audience.